the CougarBoard question of the week, which is different from what we're going to do later. But I just found out this question's actually for you.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you're not familiar with CougarBoard, and our audience is growing more and more familiar with it, the largest online community of BYU fans with thousands of posts daily. I've got my Jets shirt there because Zach was still on the Jets. He's off the Jets, and yet I'm still
I got my Red Sox shirt on, and he's got his Jets shirt on.
I got to get rid of the Jets thing. Acadian8 from one of their insider subscribers. Tell us about summer workouts. Are they just 7-on-7? Are they structured? Are they officiated? And how many players show up? So basically, what's going on in the summer with the team?
So first thing is strength and conditioning workouts times 10. So this is where you see the biggest improvement in guys' strength abilities, speed abilities. And so what's awesome about it is you get some guys come to fall camp that have just developed so greatly, especially the young guys, that you're like, oh, this guy could make a big impact this year. And so hopefully we see that this year. But other than that, we have what's called player run practices. That'll happen as we get closer to camp. And so basically I get a script, and we run out there and we run through this X amount of plays. Now, something that, who did it when they were here? I forget. I think it was McMahon, or I forget. One of the quarterbacks who was here, he hosted a 7-on-7 every Saturday. Or no, he hosted 7-on-7 like every week during the summer and said, defense show up, offense show up. Let's go have some competition every Saturday because we're tired of just strength and conditioning all day. And so that's something that I really want to do. It's something we didn't do it last year, but I really want to do it because I want to bring the competition aspect to spring. And now we get that with our strength and conditioning program. But I think it'd be good for us. Obviously, be smart with guys. Like, this is not fall camp. Let's not kill each other right now. But
no Achilles issues, no nothing.
Yeah. Don't be yanking on people for no reason. But still, let's go run routes against each other. Let's have our safeties and corners see routes in front of them. Let's have our receivers see coverages in front of them. I think that's going to be really good for us. So that's something I really want to do. I've already talked to a couple of defensive guys about it, and they're all in on it. It's just about getting guys there. So that's kind of leading into the next part. When it talks about how many guys are there, everybody's there. Like, it's summer training. It is mandatory. There's no question about it. Now, they do have to give us a certain amount of time off, so we'll have a week off. We'll call it discretionary period at the end of May. There'll be one in the beginning of July during July 4th week. And, you find out which guys aren't going anywhere and are going to stay in the gym and work hard because they want to succeed a lot. And usually that's a lot of guys. So you don't get a lot of guys leaving during those weeks, even when it's discretionary. Right. But yeah, and so when it comes to those player run practices, still everybody's going to those because that shows a lot, and they're not optional. They're mandatory, and now there's no real way for us to punish you about it, but there is.
Everybody goes.
Everybody
when
goes.
When you get to this level, everybody's committed.
Exactly.
Or they're out.
Exactly. They'll weed themselves out so fast, and you see that when you, like, if there's a kid who you bring in like a spring ball or something like that, and you could just tell that they often don't even make it through spring ball. They do something like hit the portal, give up football or something like that. You know what I mean? And so at this level, these guys are so committed that they'll all be at these player run practices in the summer.
All right, that's a great answer for the CougarBoard question.